Look, let me guess how your day usually goes. You wake up already tired, you grab your phone just for a second, and suddenly it's 45 minutes later. You rush through the morning, skip breakfast, promise yourself today will be productive, then sit down to study and somehow feel exhausted before you even start. And at the end of the day, you're confused. You were busy all day, but you don't really feel like you made progress. Your grades aren't where you want them. You feel behind, and you're low-key stressed about money, the future, and whether any of this is actually working. If you're watching this thinking, that's literally me, yeah, that's not an accident. Because here's the thing, most students aren't failing because they're lazy. They're failing because they're following a daily routine that feels productive, but is financially, psychologically, and strategically broken. And today, I'm going to show you the daily routine top students actually follow, why most people are doing it wrong, and how this one shift doesn't just change your grades, it changes your entire financial future. My name is Alex, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, financial behavior, and why smart people still make bad decisions. If you're someone who feels busy all day, but still stressed about grades, money, or falling behind, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, the big lie students believe. Here's the first assumption we need to destroy. Most students think, if I just study longer, everything will work out. No, that's wrong, because time spent does not equal value created. Let me put this in financial terms. Imagine 2 people. Person 1 works 12 hours a day, making $10 an hour. Person 2 works 4 hours a day, making $75 an hour. Who's winning? Obviously, person 2. Not because they work harder, but because their time is structured better. School works the exact same way. According to the National Survey of Student Engagement, the average college student spends only 2 to 3 hours per day actually studying, but feels mentally exhausted for 8 to 10 hours. That's not effort. That's cognitive debt. And top students? They don't avoid work. They avoid wasted effort. Number 2, why routines are a money skill, not a study skill. Here's what most people don't realize. Your daily routine is a financial decision, not just a productivity decision. Because your routine determines how fast you graduate, whether you need extra semesters, aka extra tuition, whether you burn out and switch majors, whether you have time for paid internships or side income, whether you graduate calm or financially panicked. Let's do some quick math. The average extra semester in the US costs $5,000 to $8,000 at a public university, $15,000 to $25,000 at a private one. That's not a motivation issue. That's a routine issue. Top students design their day to protect energy first, not maximize hours. Number 3, the wrong student daily routine. Let me show you the routine most students follow. And if this sounds familiar, don't feel bad, this is the default. The typical student routine. You wake up tired, scroll your phone immediately, skip breakfast or eat pure sugar, attend random classes scattered all day, study in free time, multitask constantly, study late at night, sleep whenever. This routine feels productive, but psychologically it's a disaster. Because here's the thing. Your brain has peak decision-making hours, just like your body has peak strength hours, and most students waste them. Number 4, the routine top students actually follow. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Top students don't start their day asking, what do I feel like doing? They ask, when is my brain most valuable? Let's break their routine down step by step. Step 1, the first 90 minutes, non-negotiable. Top students treat the first 90 minutes of their day like prime real estate. Why? Because research from the American Psychological Association shows that working memory, focus, and self-control are all highest in the morning for most people. So what do top students do? They do their hardest thinking first. Not emails, not busy at work, not checking grades, deep work. For example, reviewing difficult material, practicing problems, writing papers, active recall. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a morning person. Look, neither are most top students. They don't wait to feel ready. They design systems so they don't have to rely on motivation. Step 2, study like a financial investment. Here's the analogy that changes everything. Most students study like they're hourly workers. Top students study like they're investors. Hourly workers ask, "How long did I study?" Investors ask, "What did this session produce?" Top students measure concepts mastered, questions answered correctly, material recalled without notes, not vibes, not time. This is backed by research from Harvard showing that active recall is up to 3 times more effective than rereading. Yet most students still reread notes because it feels productive. That's comfort, not progress. Step 3, classes are data collection, not learning. Here's what most people don't realize. Top students don't learn in class. They collect information. Class is where they identify what matters. Mark what's confusing. Notice what professors emphasize. The real learning happens before or after during focused sessions. That's why they don't cram. They've already processed the material when their brain was fresh. Step 4, the afternoon energy rule. This is where most routines collapse. After lunch, energy drops, blood sugar shifts, focus declines. Most students fight this. Top students use it strategically. Afternoons are for lighter tasks, review, group work, admin, exercise. Why exercise? Because studies show that even 20 to 30 minutes of movement improves memory and focus later in the day. This isn't discipline, it's biology. Step 5, the evening cutoff. This is huge. Top students have something most students don't, a hard stop. They stop intense studying 2 to 3 hours before bed. Why? Because sleep is when memory consolidates. Pulling late nights feels responsible, but it actually reduces retention. According to NIH data, students who sleep 7 to 8 hours perform 20 to 30% better on recall-based exams. So yeah, sleep is a great strategy. Number 5, the money connection no one talks about. Now let's talk about money, because this routine doesn't just create good grades, it creates options. Students with structured days finish faster, take internships, build skills earlier, avoid burnout spending, graduate with clarity. Burned out students, they cope with food delivery, impulse spending, retail therapy, stress purchases, and that adds up. The average student spends $200 to $300 per month on convenience because of stress and poor planning. That's $2,400 to $3,600 per year. Your routine affects your bank account more than you think. Number 6, common objections addressed. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but my schedule is different. That's the point. This isn't about copying a schedule, it's about copying principles. Another one, I don't have time. Look, everyone has 24 hours. Top students just protect their best ones. And this one, I'll start next week. That's emotional avoidance. Start with 1 block tomorrow morning. Number 7, the simple daily framework. Here's the simplified version you can actually use. The Top Student Daily Framework. Morning, 1 to 2 hours. Deep work classes, data collection. Afternoon, light tasks and movement evening. Review and cutoff. Sleep, non-negotiable. That's it. Not fancy, not aesthetic, effective. Number 8, why this compounds the surprising part. This is where it gets really interesting. This routine doesn't just help today, it compounds. Better grades lead to more confidence. More confidence leads to better opportunities. Better opportunities lead to better income. Better income leads to less stress. And it all starts with how you use your mornings. Look, I'm not saying this is easy, but I am saying this. If you keep following the same routine as everyone else, you'll keep getting the same results as everyone else. Top students aren't smarter, they're structured. If this video helped you rethink how you use your day, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more videos about money, routines, and building a future that actually feels stable, subscribe. Because the earlier you fix this, the less expensive your mistakes become. I'll see you in the next one.